Hi, it's Stephen from Sign of an Ocean Wave, and this is day 2 of the March daily draws. So as we close out the weekend and approach a new week, let's see what message we get. And I'll be taking the first card from the Ostara Tarot, followed by an oracle card from the Seasons of the Witch Ostara Oracle. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. And just to let you know, I am currently working on the review of the February's month ahead spread and draws, and then I'll do the month ahead spread for March. So look out for those. Okay, so let's see what message we get today. We have a king. Didn't we have a king yesterday? This is the King of Swords. I'm sure we had a king yesterday. I'll have to read that up. Did we not have the King of Wands? Or was that... No, that might have been from a previous deck. I forget what we had yesterday now. Anyway, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. This is the King of Swords. So this is taking control of our plans. This is very much dealing with our strategies and our planning, and this is to do with bringing ideas into action, enlisting help where necessary. But we are in charge. We are in charge of our own journey as always. And so we direct our plans. We are the ones that are responsible ultimately for the plan being fulfilled, whether we do it by ourselves or whether we have assistance. So this is all about taking that strategic mind, having that thinking things through, coming up with a plan, but formulating a way to bring that plan into action. So this is also a King of Swords. Is also good at communicating his plans or communicating what he wants. So we may need to, we may need to choose our words strategically and carefully. No, I know what we had yesterday. We didn't have a king, we had a knight. We had the Knight of Pentacles, didn't we? That showed slow and steady progress with the knight, with the bear in the blizzard. That's what we had yesterday. Just come back to me. So, and we may need to communicate and communicate clearly, which is something that the King of Swords is good at doing. So we need to bring good, clear, direct communication to express our ideas in a way that for those that do need to know what our plans are, what our ideas are, if we're gaining assistance or help in any way, we need to impart to them enough about our plans, but not necessarily everything, only the parts of our plans that they need to know in order to fulfill their part. We don't need to tell. We had this in one of the oracle cards, I think, from last month, from the Imok Oracle. I'm sure we did, about we don't have to show. I think it was the Grimoire card from the last Oracle deck we used, and I think that was about you don't have to share everything. A lot of it is for your knowledge. As long as you know where you're going and where you're headed, and you have the information you need, you don't have to share all of that. That's for you. There may be aspects that you need to divulge to the people if they're going to help you, but you only give them what they need to know. You don't have to give them the full picture. We're the ones with the overview. They don't need to know the whole vision, the whole idea necessarily, unless they do need that in order to, but it depends on what we're asking them to do. But if we're only asking them to help with one aspect of it, then that's the details that they know. They don't have to know everything else. As long as we know where we're going. So we have to have a clear idea of what our plans are and how we want to go about it, and be able to communicate what we want and speak our words clearly and efficiently, perhaps concisely, getting to the point, getting to the truth of the matter, cutting away all the meaningless, getting to the point, I feel, is what the King of Swords would do. He'd get to the point. He wouldn't wrap it up in flowery, sort of elaborate language. He'd state, basically, this is what I need, this is what I want, this is what I want done. And giving clear instructions, clear guidelines for the help that he wants. He doesn't mess about with superfluous words and ideas that he doesn't need to convey, just enough to get the message across. And that's something else that perhaps we need to make sure that our communication is simple, clear, and sufficient to get the actual core of the message across without it being too heavily sort of enveloped in unnecessary embellishments and wordiness. So there's that element to this as well. But it ultimately means that it's up to us to take charge of the plans. It's being in control of our own life journey and directing the plans ourselves, being the ones in charge. That's what the king represents to us, having the mastery over our mind and ideas and our intellect, using our mind and intellect to work through a way forward. And that's what we're doing. Okay, so let's see which oracle card we get today. Yes, it was the Knight of Pentacles yesterday, I can remember very clearly now. Spring cleaning. It is time to clear from the path all that does not serve you. And this is a common thing. This is particularly an Ostara thing. Clearing the way, spring cleaning. It often happens at this time of year. But also, even in our life, metaphorically speaking, we're clearing the way that those things that don't serve us anymore. And that's part of cutting through, all the dross around, get to the core of the issues. Let's not wrap it all up in unnecessary things. Cut that away and cut out the things in our lives that don't serve us anymore, to clear the way clear the path ahead for what's to come. Clear from the path all that does not serve you. And often the King of Swords would do that, would cut through all the nonsense, would cut through anything that blocks his path, that gets in the way, so that he's free to go forward with his plans. And that's the kind of thing that we should do. Okay, so that is today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with day 3. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.